Stargate, Captain's Log, Saturday morning. It's before 9. God damn it. Figured I'd drive a few k's down this way to save $4. I went to this, I've got to pick up some building material type of stuff. And for these board protector things, for these box protector type stuff that I'll stick in the boxes. And turns out that when I went to pay, you got to have a businessy, licensee, some bulldust before in order to purchase stuff at this pro shop. Yes, god damn it. So now I've got to go and to the other place. Oh, at least they had it all in English, you know. They had it all in nonsense and all kinds of other nonsense languages, and then they had the master language, Zig English, and I just reeled it off. Right, shit. So that was a waste of time. Anyways, at least I know. Always some nonsense that you gotta deal with. Alright, so anyways, up early on a Saturday, crazy sleepy. God, I wonder if there's something wrong with me that's more wrong with me than the usual wrong with me, but yeah. I'm like, what the hell? I went to bed at just before 11 last night. I woke up at 5. Feel like I'm a bit on the drowsy side, but oh well, I'll just have to man up and soldier on. And hopefully over the weekend, I don't have too much to do as far as stuff to pack or whatever, and then I can get stuck back into my projects. Yes. And then, well, Thursday I had a training. Okay. Crusty demons are dead. And yesterday I taught the master language to those little tykers. I like that job. It's sort of real fun. And one of the kids said to me, English class, and what's your eye? Means enjoy the it's interesting, enjoy the English class. So that's cool. I don't get next to nothing for it, but it's, I don't know, give back to the community. Yes, like that, you know, 'cause life ain't so bad here. Now, apart from all the nonsense you have to deal with. God. Anyways, so over the weekend, the course of the weekend, there's 2 projects I plan to work on, and once that is achieved, hopefully, then on Monday I have more to crusty demons of death, or whatever it was. And then Tuesday I'd like to go to auction house, but what I'm going to do, I just noticed back there, I need a I bought a motorcycle off that guy back there. I just noticed he's got a bunch of tyres out the back there, and some of them look pretty half decent, a whole lot better than what I got. So I'm thinking I should just pop in there and bicycle the way down here. That'd be alright, and go and have a chatty poos with that bloke, see if I can get a cheap tyre. Now those small ones are a bastard to whack on. I'm talking about the scoot, if I can ever get the bastard to go ever again. Now, it's got some problems. Okay, now Tuesday, I'd like to go to that auction house. I just don't have any dough. We're running on empty again, you know. There you go. Oh shit. I was able to buy a half-price pizza last night on the way back. I'm like, right, we'll go to this Don Quixote, which is the mega Don Quixote, 24/7 they are, and around 8 o'clock in the evening, they half-priced some of the food. Yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, so on the Tuesday, so these chaps were telling me there's 2 more days of colliding, and so I said, oh well, you know, it's not imperative that I have to go to this auction house on Tuesdays. I didn't say I've got no dough. But I said to my mate last week, I said, you know, I'm doing this thing, so that's cool. Anyways, so I said, oh, I could finish up the training on Tuesday. Oh, yeah, I can do that. And they said, okay, no worries, come along Tuesday, alright, done. And so on Tuesday, I will be colliding. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to continue doing that. No one's listening to this shit. Okay, then I said, oh, when's the first mission? And they go, oh, Wednesday. So I'm like, okay. So the first mission, I get kitted out on Monday apparently, and on Wednesday there is an event, and there's apparently 10 of us from this particular establishment that will be going, and my CO will be in attendance, and he said, oh, I'll help you out when you're there. And I'm like, sweet. And he goes, I'll show you what to do, no worries. Alright, cool. So it's a real laugh. He's got this fancy phone, and he speaks into the phone, and then that translates that into the master language, SIG English. And it's a real laugh the way we communicate, because sometimes I already understand what he's saying. And so this other bloke there, it's the general, top man, he of that base. So obscure. Actually, that's the mega hot. I went there last night. So there's the mega Don Quixote right there, 24/7. And anyways, and they get a right good laugh out of it, because this bloke's really enjoying translating into English, and it's a bit of a laugh. And there was this, and sometimes like, I already know what he's saying, so this other bloke's just cracking up laughing. He goes, he always knows what you're talking about, and you know, just a good laugh. And there was a girl there that she was, I reckon that little Barbie budget camper thing over there. That's a rad unit. I love that one of them. And there was a girl there that was finishing up her training, and she's full of 21, I believe, if I can recall. But what a babe! I mean, babelicious, what a babe! And she's on the same mission, and I might be seeing her again. Who knows? But yeah, well, it was a good laugh, and she burst out laughing and she said, because the final hours of the training for her, she didn't really have to do anything, so just she's just on her Instagram or whatever the hell she was on, you know, Twitter or whatever that they're doing. And she was just on that for hours, and you know, that was the end of the training session for her. So that was cool, and she was bursting out laughing every now and again, because the way we're communicating with my CO. So yeah, it's really good, and hopefully I can find the locale cool, and I've got the maps and all that stuff, so it should all be good. And this is going to be a really fun, no stress. Apparently there's a number of companies that are involved in this particular mission for Wednesday, and so my CEO said, there'll be some Gaijin savages there, so I try to, you know, get along with them and communicate with them, will you? And I'm like, yeah, no worries. And so that's basically my mission, to just be like PR guy and have some laughs, and yeah, they love it that I can speak enough of the Gagi Gugu to sort of get along and figure out what we need to do. And she said, I get to. She said, today I just sort of mainly just English study. This bloke said to me, yeah, there'll be some savages there, so yeah, sort of just cruisy through the day, no stress. I'll show you what to do and it's going to be good. So that's good. It remains to be seen how many missions in regularity it will be, but I'm well keen on this. Just a new step, a new saga in the story of my existence. God damn, man. If only I sat down and wrote it all, wrote it all out for posterity. No one would read that shit. It's going to be gorgeous weather today. Just about to turn into this rice fieldy thing right here. Check this out. Ooh yeah. Give them plenty of warning. Woo. I'ma like it now. I'ma like it. Miracle. That was the guy's name. It's nice here, eh? Close to pleasure. Yes. Yeah, Miracle in this factory used to work, and who used to laugh at his lack of English. I mean, maybe maybe that's the kind of insults I get here. I was reading a bit of the Gagi Gugu last night, and Aida and Aida Ni. I don't know any of this shit, and that's the most basic stuff. God, hey, bugs. All right, now let's shooting star right through my gorge, huh? Always a rainy day without you. I'm a prisoner of love. I am on running on empty, but whatever. All I can do is surrender. You can't play music. Get fucked. Right on then. I've been watching less and less of the YouTubies of late, just because so many people have to either conform or like a lot of people are sort of saying certain things on YouTubies, and then I didn't kill that bug. See, I went all Jane Monk on that one, right? Yeah. And then they move on to Rumble kind of thing, and like Oldins, man, a real straight shooter and a real sensible bloke, but they destroyed his channel, and he had to delete all these videos in order to sort of play ball with the policies and all this bullshit. And it's really sad, really, because so much of the content is sort of watered down, It's kind of like listening to Steven Crowder's show. It's not edgy anymore. It's just not. And actually, are they completely done with YouTube? I don't know. But it didn't have to be like this. Go all frickin' Dylan Mulvaney or whatever, Anyways, Oldens man was showing what Budweiser's trying to do. And everyone sees through it, even the apes that look at like mainstream media and can't see through the glossiness, the undercurrents of the bullshit. Even those dudes are starting to go, hang on a second here, all this patriotism, military and Harley Davidson are built on this, that, and the other, and get this tough talk and voice guy. Even the apes are looking through that and going, nah. No, we're not buying this bullshit. We're not buying your bullshit, and we're not buying your product. Isn't it amazing how I don't know, the creditors must have like barrels to the heads of these corporate world dudes, and they're all in a scramble. You'd think that they're like so rich now they just couldn't give an F, but it seems like they do give an F. Yeah, because they're losing tremendous wealth. So yeah, keep it up, man. I'm waiting for someone to come along and make a product that's as good as or better than Gillette, because I have to go back to Gillette. The best a gay trans man can get. Here's me listening to Freddie Mercury and his mates in Queen. Shit, and is this he was one of those, you know. God. What's going on here? Maybe all this influence. Don't kill that butterfly. Maybe all this influence is getting to me too, and maybe I'm going a bit that way. No, I have to talk in a tougher voice and try to sell some Budweiser. An American Harley Davidson, yes. Let's support our military. Even the normies are going, this is total cringe factor. Cringe factor 9.9. Whatever. Jesus H frickin' hockey sticks. I have no idea what this bloody thing is. It's some kind of Alien versus Predator kind of shit. I mean, what the fuck is that? It's not a spider. It's not. What the fuck? You can fuck off, mate. What the fuck are you? You can like fuck off. No, don't go in there. No, you don't understand what fuck off means, mate. Shit, where's he gone? Oh, there he is. What in the fuck is that? Hey? Mate, when I said fuck off, I didn't mean come in here. Oh, I don't want to hurt him. I don't even know if he's dangerous. Alright, you can piss off over there. Let's just not, like, meet. What in the hell was that? I'm gonna freaking spanner her out. Ugh. That is some Alien versus Predator shit right there. Yeah. Yeah. Working on 3 missions at the same time. Yeah, Japanesey bloke in Australia. I just packed that unit there. He bought that right on. And just a few hours ago, I was having a look at my email-y things just as I was doing that. And it comes up on the feed of my the email-y thing that this there was some news in Japan. No, that wasn't the news. No, it generally is. There we go. That was not a pun. That was real. Okay, but generally is. But what happened was, which is so freaking real, it happens every day in the US, right? That this bloke, I don't know, he must have been drunk as shit or something. He was a politician's son. And he stabs this woman, has some argument with her or something. I presume, you know, sometimes chicks just get, I don't know, sometimes you just, you know. I've had 13 girlfriends in my life, you know, sometimes they can just make you want to go. Anyway, some birds out there go, get on TikTok, have a rage, you can't say that, you called us a bird, Anyways, yeah, 13-inch or something they called it, knife, a survival knife, I think they called it. It stabs this woman, and she eventually dies from that. A couple of police were called in, a neighbour noticed, and he came out with a shotgun, and they said that the police were responding to an incident of a knifing, and the bloke comes out with a shotty, so you can get 12 gauge shotguns in this country. I know a bloke that he's a dealer of them, and but it's rare to have a a weapon, you've got to go through all kinds of stuff to get one. And so he comes out, and these are just he grabs one of these units. These are just fires plastic pellets. I haven't played with this unit for a long time. Alright. He comes out. And the police weren't wearing. So these fire these plastic pellet things, and they're really rad. really rad. Safety, yeah. Ooh, safety on. Now, he came out and shot him and killed him, or killed one of them or something, and one later died or something like that. I don't recall. Was one in serious injuries and then maybe I should have read the entire article. But anyways, I just sort of read the briefings of it. And yeah, that's so rare in Japan for something like that to happen. Not far from where I reside, apparently some old bloke had a tiffy poos with a woman that he knew or something, and he stabbed her to death too. It's rare, it's super rare, and like we talk about that sort of stuff in this land because it being so rare. I mean, if you're listening in whilst you're in the States, you're probably hearing, you probably have to turn up your speakers because you're hearing a bunch of dickheads running around with AK-47 shooting each other right now, right? That's what you're doing. Your volume's up full blast. Yeah, this joint is the safest country in the world, but sometimes, every now and again people go troppo. In fact, when I had a few too many drinky boos, fuck off, yeah, fuck off, ended up, see, if you so much as touch someone, or if you go, fuck off, and they'll grab you, put you in handcuffs and drag you away. And when I was in this shower block in the county jail, never been to prison, county jail, fuck, don't want to go to Japanese prison, check out the documentary on it. Well, there was this. I heard that this old bloke in that place had killed that woman, and I was in this jaily thing, and I was coming out of the shower thing. There's some really decrepit old dude. He walks in and he says, "Oh, can I use the spa?" Like they had showers, like awesome showers, that just like thunder, like an avalanche of water, and huge waterfall kind of thing, Niagara Falls. Anyways. And I said, yeah, does all. You can jump in the sauna-y thing, the spa thing. And I figure that's probably the dude, and he didn't know where the frick he was. He went to walk out of the shower block and into the corridor naked, and the cops go, oh, what are you doing? And they had a bit of a giggle over it, and the thing is, it's like, fucking hell, a bloke like that at that age just losing his head just like that, and boom, the rest of his life in jail. Yeah, that's just fucked. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I bet that bloke's gonna wake up in a few days or something from his drunken spell and go, shit, Yeah. This world has freaking problems. Oh, speaking of problems. Okay, well, I figure maybe it's a lack of compression or something. We've got spark. We've got fuel. This brake cleaner stuff. I mean, that's highly flammable. But I've tried normal fuel. I've tried Shiashi. That's nice and flammable too. And that brake fluid should have kicked it off real good. Because the last time I rode this thing, the exhaust just blew out. It broke off. I don't know, if I'm right at the gussety, the exhaust port, and exhaust port bracket, and have I melted the piston a bit? So I've got no compression. I did the thumb test and just then-ish, and had to clean up a bit. Got decent compression, so it's eluding me. It's very strange. Pull the plug out many times, whack it there. I've got the plug in the back in the rig. I'm thinking maybe it's just a weak spark. I'm going to go and get a new plug for it at least. But yeah, I had that carby apart. Every year it gives me the shit starting true, but this year, as you can see, it's a little bit different. But yeah, those jets were blocked and had blockage. The idle was blocked for certain, and the main was fairly blocked. But yeah, spraying shit in there, or even just a little bit. I figured maybe I'm just flooding from yesterday. In fact, I've got to go directly to the relay because I went directly to the starter mode, but I wasn't getting sparks. I pull it out and I find if I kick it over, getting spark. But if I connect up that battery system, not that one, the other one I got, I was bypassing the regulator ish. The electronic-y lightning thingy. So I just disconnect that and just go via the normal kick, and then I've got spark. It seems to be a pretty decent spark, but I'm going to give it a go and see if maybe it's not strong enough. I figured shit, maybe the rings are stuck, or I've melted the piston due to the last time I rode it when the exhaust blew off, and maybe that's, you know, not giving me enough compression to fire it over. I think it's just an act of God. That bastard hates me. You know what you should do when God hates you? You hate him back. Yeah, so you know, generally that would just fire over. It sounded like it wanted to the other day, and you know, but yeah, there's definitely spark there. Zappy poos, you know, to the frame. You know, whack her all back together, and you know, even have the key on. And you know, checking for spark. Yeah, we have spark. Oh, we have fuel. I can even start smelling the fuel. Am I flooding it? Am I washing over the spark plug? And you know, and so fouling the plug. And you know, so I took that out many times and drying it and kick it over, and it just doesn't matter whether it's wet or not, it's still sparking and have a little bit of flame, just a little mini flame of the fuel that was on it. You bastard. It's an act of God. Maybe he's just like, you know what, I'm tired of your abuse. God, I have this thing, and I have had a damn good rappy poos. Like, I'd have this plenty of times, and you can see it in my videos. Plenty of times, I'm holding this potato can just in my left hand here. So this is your rear brake, right? So, you know, I'd just be blasting around with just a front brake, and blasting around in the mountains and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it gets pretty wild, man. Just with one-handed, you know, pretty damn wild. This one, you only need one finger, that one. But with that one, I use that one, and it's got, that's this, but that thing over there is drum. So I've got excellent braking for this little unit, and so yeah, I've had so many excellent laughy poos wraps on this thing, and I want to wrap on it some more. Which would mean that this muffler, if I can get the bloody thing, if I can get that to go, I'm definitely going to have to do something about this. That's got some problems. And I'll have to definitely got to get another one of those. That's way down. But there's no wire showing, so I usually run them until they go. But you know, I would think with the spark I was having, at least it would just give me something. It would just say, hey, you know, a splutter at least, you know, a poof, and it just, and a backfire. I got some backfires the last time. What was that? When was that? What day is it again? That would have been yesterday? Was it? Yeah. Was it? No, that's Friday, and then there was doing so it was Wednesday, yeah. And I was getting at least some back pressure, backfire. Not fire, but back pressure. It was just giving me at least some freaking noise. Eh? Come on, baby, it's you and me. Remember all the good times we had? Hey, good times. You want to have some more? I'm tired of your abuse. I'm serious. I'm just fed up with your abuse. You can't go fuck yourself. Hey, come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Hey, Jack. Alright, let's get back to it. I'm going to put that away. These rad units, eh? Little BB guns. Little BB. Put some extras in there. You know, you can fire this thing into, on a day that ain't windy. You can get 100 meters out of this thing. There's your little buttony thing there, and your put that little mag there, and whack your probably got a whole stack of them in there. I haven't used this for ages. I haven't had wages in ages. There we go. Plenty of those. But you're allowed to have BB guns here without, make sure you wear those things. In this land, but yeah, to get a real rig it's so much hassle. You just ain't really worth doing. There's a few Gaijin savages that got shotties, and they go after deer and inoshishi, wild pigs, but that's what they do. Anyway, alright, now, got a ninja. Ninjas are, why isn't this rig going? I mean, we've got spark, it seems to have enough compression in it. I mean, it's only 50cc, it should go, right? And, there's different types of fuels that I'm using. I've used them on generators and all kinds of shit, and they run, they go, yeah. Fuck off. I'm busy relaxing. Well, okay, yes, great help, yeah, section. Prick. Nichi, you got any ideas? I'm meditating. Go away. God damn it! What about you then? You really think I'm gonna forgive you? Every time you punch me in the face? God, you're just a pack of freaking wussies, you lot, huh? Well, what about this bloke? Hey, Jay Wilson there. He's moved up. That was the IA2, International A Rider 2s. That means the 250s. Now he's moved up to the 450, and apparently he's doing real good. I haven't checked in. Yeah, I didn't know that the first round was going to be in Kumamoto. I went to the last round that was at Kumamoto, and he went and wrapped up the championship there. Press day for the motocross, the kickoff of the main part of the motocross series. They've sort of joined the supercross and the motocross and this world supercross thing together. It seems pretty good, because the world supercross was really, you know, it's a bit of a collapse really when they first brought it out, having two series or whatever but the concept seems to be pretty cool. Unfortunately, a lot of the riders are out. Eli Tomac, you know, he's an Achilles heel, man. That's gone. Achilles, and Hector, and Odysseus, and whatever. Anyways, so yeah, they're doing the press day. Well, they've just gotten through that. So this weekend is the kickoff of the American series and the motocross at what is it, Fox Raceway or whatever they call that bloody place. Used to be Glen Helen when they kicked it off. But yeah, so I'll be checking in on that. So there's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff going on. Now it's time to get to the next project. Oh, first I've got to weigh that and forget that. Yeah, I've got to put all this, plug in all this bullshit into this computery systemy thing. They want to know what's the gross weight and all this bullshit. I know the net weight and all that. So okay, now other project, this unit over here, I bought a bunch of camping gear. There's the fly for it. Yeah, the timer thing went out. Right, this might give me an idea what the bloody hell it is. Legend Hexadome. Legend Hexadome, alright. That's the fly for it. Or is that another tab? I don't even know. No, that's probably a fly for it, or an annex or something. Now, I had a few tents and I sold them. They sold quite quickly. This sort of season's good for that. Eventually, when money starts coming again, or I'll just have to kill myself. Either way, yeah, I had a whole bunch of all this camping gear and stuff. But I didn't get any tent poles for that one. Oh, because it's huge. In fact, this gorgeous lady showed up and bought this canopy off me, and I gave her this table, this aluminum table. It's pretty awesome stuff, and this what do you call those umbrella-y things? It's called parasol, I think it's called. But one of the freaking legs, I just found it today. I'm like, shit! I'll see if I can contact her, and let her know, because I gave her some free stuff, a chair and this tent thing for her kids and stuff, so they can use that at this. She goes to markets and sells some kind of ice type stuff, flavoured ice or something, and so they could use that tent, or at this flip up tenty thing, really cool, or at the beach or whatever. And it's like a bit of a stain on my honour that they open that, go to set up the table, and it's missing a piece, and the piece was right there. God damn it, man. You know? Yeah. Yes. Hopefully I can contact her. I doubt I can, but whatever. Right, the plan. I'll sort that out, write that down. I'm gonna chop these up, of which I purchased, and this stuff here I purchased, which will work beautifully with that. And some idiot forgot to buy how could that be? Forgot to buy the super glue. That was the plan. One side will have super glue. Right, we'll do that today. Now, and I'm going to carve these up, and these are going to be, it's all nice and flexible. This is basically the same shit that they make 10 poles out of anyway. Cheap ass. Ugh. Right, so I forgot to purchase glue, that type of glue. Maybe that's why I'm babbling about this. No one cares about this story. Cookie, the process continues. I had all these little dealies. These are stainless steel. I got them good price. So I locked all these off. These all fit in those dealies really nicely. They go in there. And get the birds off those. Right, let me just set all this up and clean all the birds off those after cutting all them. And see, and now I make tent poles. Hey, I'm a tent pole maker now. Who knows what I'm going to be next week? God. Oh. Okie cookie, how's that, eh? These long thingies here, found them to be exactly 8mm, and these dealies here, I'm just getting out the burrs actually on the inside, but perfectly 8mm, good. It's just working, man. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Da, 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 da. 9 to 5, way to make a living. Yeah, see, still coming always nice and just perfect. Yeah, yeah. 2 hands. See? Yeah, even don't even really need to bond them together. I made all those dealies in there. Yes. Later on, I'll carve all those up. and continue on with with this chore. No, I figure, you know what? Why not? Give it a go. It's a bit dusty inside. I don't know what they used it for. Just get the power washer out and do that. Turn her inside out, do that, and this thing must be worth about $500 or something new. But hey, if I can get $100 for it after materials costings, why not? I'm enjoying this, and doing this means I don't have to fuck with it. Hey, don't worry, we'll get around to it again. God damn it! All right, let's continue on. One more on an industrial scale. Just cleaning out the inners of the burry poos. Let's see if we can get that one to go. Sure, I might maybe do something with that one. Yeah. I am the master of your destiny. I am the one, the only one. I am the guy who came to God. Go, this is working good. Alright. Yes. No one cares about this story. Right? Wrap to get this thing up. I want to bond the pieces on to this dealie. These Handoon there, Huff. Should really have a box full of those ones and and then what I'm going to do is these dealies here. Sharky eye. I'm gonna find out the size of those with my calipery thing, and then expand that thing in there so the last ones can go in. No, the last ones will have the metal pieces on them. Yes. Alright, we're getting there. We'll figure it out. Well, I did at least get her to fire, and I had to sort of start questioning my sanity, because like this stuff here, spray Blakey brake cleaner, this stuff is highly flammable, and I figured, listen gods, you know, you might be trying to mess with my brain, but hey, highly flammable stuff. Alright, so they're like, uh-oh, he's onto us. So once again, this time I poured a fair amount, I sprayed it and pulled the plug out again, sprayed a fair amount inside they are again, and I actually got it to bloody fire. How many times we put that back on and pull it off and now she doesn't. There we go again. Woo! You bastard! Woo! Woo! Oh, what? I'm busy! Yeah, took them up there. Well, that kind of changes plans a bit. I actually thought Taniguchi-san was had actually stopped doing the flea market thing altogether. I think he might have had a real bad day one time. He didn't go a couple of times, and I thought just the way he was talking, that was it for him. He was done. But he said he went today, and he said, "Oh, you want to come?" I'm like, "I thought you stopped." Oh, that's it. Well, hey, there's some life in her. There's life in her. So that's left me on a high note. So okay. So what I'll do is because I've already paid for this month for the for the market. I enjoy it. So right, that's the plan. Change your plan. Come here early. Load up the rig. Those things I'm gonna include with those. Yeah, load up the rig and righto, and go to the market. Why not? Yeah, I rap now. She's got life back in her. That's good. Woohoo! So I believe I'll be able to eventually yeah, baby! Yeah! There you go. See? I knew you never let me down. I'm starting to wonder about you. Hey, this little praying mantis-y guy, he's like, what the? And the mirror Hiroshima said, what the was that? That shouldn't be funny, but hey, it's how about we get him to go over there? Well, there you go. Freaking fruit tingle awesomenesses of awesome. Today has turned into a fucking awesome day. Yes. Hey, see? I told you I decided to do a scientific experiment. Right? And in fact, I put a little normal fuel into that. Get her done 91. Put in this fab shop. And I figured I'd go to try to light it. I might have used that at some stage too, just to make certain that none of those elemental remnants, fumey boomies were in it, and did that. I said, listen, I'm not going mad. You're trying to make me go mad, you bastards. So there you go. Now, why? Shouldn't really ask why, because that's madness. But there could be a good why going on here, because I've been doing this exactly same thing for freaking ages. Yeah, I'd love to get it running on its own juice on that. It's not a good idea just to rev the ding out of it. Well, I always rev the ding out of this, but I don't know, there's some schools that say, you know what, to break an engine in, just rev the shit out. Some schools, I'm not really a part of that school, but I had this get her done super duper brake cleaner stuff. Highly flammable stuff, and I didn't light this, and keep that there, by the way. Anyways, yes, so that's left me on a freaking endorphinous head. Yes, I saw some sparks coming out the bottom there, because there's what's left of my muffler. So I was a bit worried about, burning some shamisen down. Some German bloke contacted me, and he said he made his own shamisen. He said, wondering about that repair shamisen you got. And yeah, it's all up there in the... Up there on the platform. And the people started something or other. When the generals talk, you better listen to him. When the general talks, you better do what he said. No thanks. Now, yeah, she's up there. There you go. Yeah, and a bloke sent me a picture of this, what do you call it, computery, plasticky, makey, 3D printing thing. And he 3D printed the body shape of a chamois. How's that? And I've actually got still resources here. So if that bloke's watching, I might actually mention that to him. I've got some resources right here. Let's play with this for a little bit longer, because that's starting to make me feel happy again. And I'm happy. Now I'm angry. Now I'm happy. And this, if an old girlfriend of mine, she watches my channel every now and again, she'll know what. I made that song up specifically for her. Yeah. Hope she's still, everything's rocking and rolling and going well for her. And and a new man and all that. Sounds like a top bloke, actually. Now, he probably thinks I sound like a freaking nut job. Yeah, with all the freaking shit I have to deal with. I don't just have to deal with you mere mortals. I've got to deal with those bastards up there. Alright? Doing exactly the same thing. For 2 days. Right? Yeah. And I pulled out and checked for spark and checked for spark and checked for spark and sometimes... No one's listening to this shit. Okay, so, she's back to messing around again. So it only really ran off that lightning juice. Generally, once it starts going a bit, it starts messing about, but then she eventually gets going, and then she's alright, you know. Every year it does it. I have a plan. Anyways, I do believe this little diaphragm pump's working. I want to take off these lines. I know it's backed up to there at least, so I'll just check that to see if that needle and seat's popping open and see if that float bowl's actually filling. Did clean the jets. So we could have, maybe it's compression issues, because that should spark that stuff off, you know. Put enough of that shit in there. I keep taking the plug out, checking if it's fouled or whatever. And so what happened was, now my squidgy bottle broke, and this is probably all it is. But anyways, I'm just wrapped her. She's still got life in her. That's good. That one, ooh, I do have at least one for oil. Oh, there you are. You've been hiding over there. Bloody bastard, where were you before, see? And this frickin', where are you now? That guy. He was hiding behind those things over there. Bastard, took me half an hour to find him too. He's usually right there. Maybe the tengus are coming down from the mountains and they move my tools around and shit. That's one of the worst things, isn't it? You go to grab a tool, you turn around, boom, go to grab it, and it's not there. Hey, is that a pet hate for anyone that utilises tools? Anyways, what I did was every so now and again, like I didn't write this thing for like a year, and what I did was every now and again I put a bit of looby doob in the pudding's fabulous in the cylinder, and prior to pull the carby apart, pull that together, and then in order to get it ready, the filter, all that stuff, oil, high filter text, all that bullshit, high tech filter oily shit. I got all that shit over there. Anyways, what I did was pop some oil into the cylinder just to free up those rings and all that shit. That stuff, perfect. I totally forgot that I got a new one, and I found my broken one. And alright, so I can't remember shit. Anyways, I'll probably just put that thing down. Just, what do you do? What's that word for it when you're not sort of thinking? And then, anyways, and this thing, I swear, when I went to go right and ready to start it, I don't like using the choke because this thing just revved to the blue moons. But I figure I'll get it in a position, kickstart, right? I'll get it into a position whereby I'll give it a bit of a kick. And I swear, I went like that just to find a spot where I'll get compression and get the cylinder, the piston up top dead center or whatever, some fancy thing. Get that to a position where I can kick it, and it fired over and idled just like that with my hand. And I can kick it over like that if it's warm, just like that. So what happened was the oil created a seal around the rings. So I'm gonna try that on you, sunshine. Yes, because yeah, usually once she starts to go, it'll play up a bit, and then I start to get some fuel flow. So I do believe fuel flow issues have always been an issue. But I think might be a whole multitude of things going on, and the gods too. They're going, let's get him on another time. And so that's that. Alright, new mission. But yeah, I reckon if I can get some oil into that cylinder, create a seal, at least get some compression, and stop having to try to fucking start this bloody thing like manually. I want to wrap on that thing again. Okay, that's that. Now, I'm humming and hurrying and umming now. Forgot to bring my other battery for this computery thing, or maybe I put some things on it and I don't know. It's time to go, get some feed into me, have an early sort of night. I'll have a glass of chlorine milk, and then come back here on the morrow and pick up all this shit, chuck it on the rig, and go and have a nice day. Just remind you, that chair right there might be real nice. Right, that's what we're gonna do. Yes. Told you, the gods messed with me. I couldn't remember if I turned the light off or not, so I come back, so I go, step over here, don't want to step in that dirt, so I step it back here a bit, just lean over to see if the light's off, and so I go like this, and I go, boom, you mother, see this screw right here, look at that, see, I told you, they fuck with me all the time, hey, anything else, oh no, that one screw, sticking out, boom, right in your finger. Yeah, they're like, the light was off, didn't have to come back, but oh no, fucking with my head again. That's what happens. Yeah, I'm not kidding you, it's an ungodly thing. It's not easy being me, that's for sure. Oh, here's that frickin' piece of the leg of this folding camping table I gave this lady, this total babe, for freebies, and god damn it, that happened to fall out or some shit, or I don't know. What's that door open now? What is that thing? God damn it, what's going on? Everything's just nonsense. It's gone into weirdo nonsense world. Now, because I've got so many sort of things that I can do, things kind of spring on me, you know, like Tony Gucci there. I freaking could have sworn he was done with it. He's told me he was done with it. He said, no, I'll worry, that's it, right? And then he's decided, because he does it with his mum, and decides to do that again. He made $250 today, and he's like, you coming? I'm like, god damn it. So what I'm gonna do, take one of these thingies this very evening, and I'm gonna go and see the freight company people. I've still got a few hours, so I'll get that done, and I've got to organise something with that, and yes. Alright, so I'll tell the bloke, because I've got full day tomorrow happening, and then just let this guy do his thing, and then right, tomorrow's Sunday, full day Sunday, and I'll be all tired and shit after that, and all 28 degrees. I'm going to be all sunburnt. I'm not going to ever get one of those canopy tents, because the god of wind decided to mess with me. As soon as I turned my head and looked the other way, boom, he brought this gust. Yeah, that cost me $500. Hey, come on, hey man, see you later. Okay. Yep, they F with me. That one cost me, that god of wind cost me. Just that moment I turned away, boom, he got me, the bastard. Yeah, they fuck with me. I'm gonna demand my own universe one of these. Yeah, one of these days. Anyways, right, so then Monday I got training. Okay, that's that. And then Tuesday, if I had dough, I'd be going to this auction house. See, where these blokes are like, oh, you know, let's get this training sorted out. as soon as possible. I go, oh, alright, I'll do the Tuesday. I got a dough anyway, so I'm trying to figure out how far can I go on this. I think I can go up to a maximum of like 50 k's. So I'm up to 29 k's. So I've got another 30. So that's why I think the gods were fucking with me again too. Like they want to play on my head. So I think that maybe I won't be able to make it. We're going to be close. I've got like another 10 k's to go. And we're at 30. Now I should be able to get 45 k's out of the last pin. But they wanted me to go back there, so I messed with my head, see? Yeah, fucking bastards. Wait till I get up there again. Yeah, and see who's laughing. Alright, so yeah, Tuesday we'll complete the training. Alright, so feel good doing that. Okay, then Wednesday I've got a mission. Thursday I'll get that sorted out. Unless something comes up until Friday morning time, afternoon time, go and teach those little tackers. Alright, and Tony Gucci probably want me to come along on Saturday. I'm like, I don't really have much to sell. Ugh. See, that's what happens when you develop a life, you know, you've got like shit to do. Some bastards out there, they just spend their lives fucking with other people. That's what they do. They get off on it. They're like Nancy Pelosi rubbing her fist again. Yeah. That thing diet. What a moment in time that was. What a captured moment in time. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. They don't have a life for themselves, so they just attack other people. That's what they do. And I've got so many things I can do. God damn it, what it does is I'm sort of thinking about so much shit because there's this library of freaking stuff. Alright, like all this shit I got and whatever, and shit I have to do that I never get around to doing. I think it's nearly June. Yeah, and you're supposed to do your tax in March. You know what I mean? Whatever. That's another mate. He says I just go there like later in the year and whatever. I do that too. So I don't think they give a stuff about small fry anymore. They're just trying to cling on to life. Yeah, what's going on here? Looks like FedEx in California. Yes. Alright, the train lines in California. Good on you. Yeah. Now, what we're going to do is we don't have any. We've got 2 cents. We've got 2 yen for gasoline. So hopefully we'll make it back to the ranch. And that'll be alright. But if not, we're pushing. Yes. I was planning on going to the beachy poos later today and do some more of that guggy goo goo bubba boo boo nonsense. But what I'll do is I'll take that guggy goo goo book I've got to the market on the morrow. You know, if I've got like real good shit to sell, I'm real busy, but I don't think I'll be real busy. But effort, you know. It's a come what may life, you know. If something comes up, I'll just go right and do that. Yeah. Why not? And yeah, come what may. It's great down there anyways. You can just sort of switch off and leave all your woes somewhere else. Yeah, I freaking believe that I'm the combination of freaking things, a compression situation, that oil thing should help with that. And I reckon, because I run it dry, like the I believe what happened was it was just really running only on that lightning juice, and I reckon that needle and seat also additional to all the other problems it's got, it's probably sticking. So I think or that float's fucked or something. I don't know. You just with motors, you're like, it could be this and could be that, and then it could be this, and then you end up with this nightmare scenario that you're thinking about all this freaking shit. All these dudes are in such a hurry. I'm already going over the limit to get over here. Jesus. Hey, chonky sticks. Then we'll back it down. So it's got problems, but that's alright. I wouldn't mind actually ripping that carb off and just getting the air hose on and just going through all the ventricle leaves, orifices, or whatever, and just rip the bastard off or whatever. But it did run. Oh, stupid engines and shit. I tell you, I should be running around chucking some spears at frickin' buffaloes and shit. That's what I should be doing back like 4 billion years ago. Yeah? No stress. Alright, maybe the buffalo, not buffaloes, they're sort of not really something I want to mess with. But maybe some antelope or something. Oh. You get to thinking about all kinds of stuff. I remember, not that I have a memory, like last week or something, I had a look in the juice tank. Like I took one of the lines off to where that diaphragm pump is, and there's fuel pours back out if I dip it down, and so fuel is getting to it. So somewhere between there, and maybe. I know that, I better just open the freaking fuel tank again and just check. Maybe that drained out or something. I know I've got juice in there, but I'm just going to go right through from the very starting point to the ending point. But another thing that might have been a serious issue also for all the orifices, Schilling's orifice, is it one of the blokes out there is, I don't think I learned anything from it. Is it the non-existent the non-existent air filter that was that is just absolute freaking oily, gunky, greasy, not looking good. It's just gone, it's disappeared, and it's just left in its wake some yuck. So whatever backfired back through the inlet, it ain't looking good. It's just not there. So all of that stuff has passed through the Venturi and probably down into the main jetty, and because I did take the main jet off, and I noted that it was pretty clogged up, but it was actually did have the thing going last time I rode it. That's right, go down here. I should take the carburetor off anyways, and just like, no one cares about this story. Let's go and see these dudes. The bridge of contemplation. God, I feel I'd just take a freaking break for. It's one of those days, man. One of those days. Got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm just doing this and I'm doing that, and I'm just doing this. I'm so absent-minded, I'm just dawdling away along, because I just know that some shit's gonna come up, and then some other shit, and then some other shit, and then some other, and just so compounding fucking shit. God, that's what happens when you have a life, you carve a life out. So, god damn. So I feel it's my duty to contact that lady that bought that canopy thing, and I gave them a bunch of other stuff for free, and I found that table leg things, and then you got to do this, and then you're over here, and so I'm going to take a picture of that in a couple of minutes, send that along to her, and, she might need it. She might have thrown away that table. It was worth good money, and I just gave it to him for free. It just so happened one of the legs fell out of the thing, whatever. And just God, all this fucking shit that just keeps going over here, and then I'm over there, and then I've got to do this, and I've got to do that, and then I'm over there, and then I've got to go over here, and it's one of those days. It happens a lot to me. over the years, and it just gets so goddamn fucking stressful. I've still got loads of shit I've got to do today. And then boom, hey, well, you're supposed to come to, not you're supposed to be, but hey, let's go to the market tomorrow. There's all those other plans that I had. They're out the door, right? I'm at the moment. And then Monday, I've got this training thing. Tuesday, I've got this training thing. On Wednesday, I've got this mission thing. On Thursday, alright, I'll send some things. And then Friday, do something in the morning, because there's always going to be some shit. And then Friday afternoon, I'm going to teach these kids. And then Saturday, oh, well, why don't you come to the market again? Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah. Huh? I do have a Kalora and milk. I actually forgot. See, I'm so absent-mindedly distracted in such irregularity. Oh, I forgot to add some extra milk as I added the extra Kalora so I could come out here and relax and just I went back there and go, God damn. But just all this shit just keeps happening. Like, when I went back, because I was so distracted in mind, I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking about that, and then I'm over here, and then I'm over there, and then I'm thinking about this. Fuck! I hate these days, man. And then there's more spanners that come into the works, and more, and lump it on. It all comes at once. And then you're running the standstill, man, and then suddenly it's all done, and then you're, you know? It's just ridiculous. Yep. I was actually waiting for this, all the rest of the video. This is the last bit I'm just going to tack on. This the video-y thing to upload to the computer thing, so I could take a picture of this table leg thing. But I figured I'll just go out and just talk a bit. And then the washing machine told me beep beep, it's finished its cycle. And then the 3-day-old food that I reheated in the oveny thing, beep beep beep, that's going on too. And then I forgot to eat, and then I'm over here, and then I'm trying to do this computery thing, and oh shit, I've got to check if that service station 24 hours because I've got to go there in the morning, and then I'm there. Fuck it. Yeah. Sometimes this sort of shit would happen to me, and then other people, hey, where are you? You gotta come and fucking do this and that and help out and fucking blah blah. I'm like, fuck off. That's what it sort of felt like. So I did tell a few people to fuck off, to be honest. But some people, I don't feel that way at all. It's quite interesting. What a coincidence. Today I was singing that song, now I'm happy. And I mentioned an old girlfriend, and I said, I hope that she's doing well with this fella, bloke she's with, and here he's a nice bloke, and she contacted me. I get back to the ranch, and I get this bling, whatever, and notification that she contacted me, and wants some help with something. Yeah, I'm cool with that if I can. But just what a coincidence. I haven't heard from her in long months and months. I don't know. Just so it happened like that. Well, it's the day's winding down a bit now, which is good. But I've just been back and forth doing this and that. Oh, now you got to hang on. No, I'm just over here doing it. Oh, you don't forget to bring your hat because you're going to be very hot and you're going to get sunburned and you're going to get fucking hiyage, I think it's called, and a sunburn, and a sunburned fucking head again. And now I'm over here, and then I've forgotten this, and then I've got it again, and I've forgotten to do this. Yes. Because I've got a whole bunch of other stuff, it's like, so I've got all that categorised in my head too, that catalogue. And, I need a stress-free job, that's what I need. Some job where there's just no stress. You just don't have to think about fuck all. You can stare into space, because I'm good at that. And then I come back to reality, and I'm like, oh fuck, I've got to do this, I'm going to do that. Oh well. It's better than not having anything to do, yeah? I remember when I was very young, I didn't have anything to do. And we didn't have anything anyway. And I didn't know anything, so, I didn't have nothing to do. Now I've got opportunities to just... I never get anywhere, but that's my lifestyle. I enjoy it, it's good. Okay, what I'm going to do is go back into the ranch and take a picture of that thing and contact that lady and tell her I got that thing. Hopefully, just say, hey, if you want to, just let me know, blah blah. So that's out of my head, and just try to get all these freaking things done so that that's out of my head, that's out of my head, that's out of my head. I want to think about my shit. That's cool. Oh, anyways, that other thing, that old girlfriend of mine is living in Australia, and yeah, if they need a hand for something, she helped me out a lot throughout my existence. Shit, yeah, I owe her a lot. Very thankful that she helped me. Helped me in a lot of situations. So that's really good. So, all right, soldier on. Let's get back to it, and I'll be uploading these videos, winding down, because pretty much everything's done. And so much for going out. This is my going out. This is my, what is it again? Saturday night. The Kahlua and milk. The milk makes you gets you sleepy, so you go to sleep early. Yeah, man, wild lifestyles of the rich and famous. Like, these houses look alright. You go around to the where I live, and they painted it, but it's like putting lipstick on a pig. Polishing a turd. But that's what I deserve. Yeah, the gods think so. I'll tell you, I could come out with like 10 other things that the gods did to me today. Yeah, and you probably wouldn't believe it, but they did. Just these. I'm gonna try not to think about it. I'm thinking about one that's just up the road that happened to me, and no. Oh, anyways, I did get to the freighter company people, so I sent something off. And now that I'm going to be freaking busy there, I'll be able to send something on Thursday morning at the earliest, because I've got to do all this other shit. Yeah. Oh. Hey, lifestyles, the freaking rich and famous, and they polished that one. That's actually not a bad one. Oh, here's me. Oh, actually, that reminds me, every time I think about the cat, right? That other cat at the warehouse area, he swung around again. He's looking at me. He didn't run away so fast this time. I gave him the old whistle thing, so he must be seeing. He must be coming around because I throw out a bit of the cat food to him. And he didn't take off. I sort of walked over to him, walked towards him, and he pissed off, but he didn't run away too far. He looked back and he went, what's he doing? I'm shaking. I grabbed that bag of cat food. I'm shaking it and trying to leave him. Look, I'm gonna lay some down here. Yeah. Hope to become friendly with him. Hey, this is what you do when you get to 53. You go to bed, you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's go. Now, tomorrow should be good though. I'll pick up all that shit, load up the rig, which is not easy, and then unload all that shit, and then I'll spend the rest of the day not making fuck all, but I'm just gonna sit there and relax. Yes. How's that sound? Okay, let me go and take a picture of this table leg that this table leg that you screw into these other legs, and get that sorted out. Oh, I tell you, God damn it, I deleted the picture. I walked down to here, not long ago, about a week ago or something, and the most beautiful freaking moon, man, I tell you. Did I film it? Did I delete that footage? It was the moon and Venus, like, right next to each other. It was really, really beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, let me soldier on and just get some more of this shit done. And then I'm going to kick back, finish off this Kahlua, and watch all casino action and watch him complain.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.